When you hear about the Yoruba people of Nigeria, the first things that often come to mind are their colorful festivals, deep-rooted traditions, and their global influence in arts, music, and religion. But hidden within this vibrant culture is also a fascinating conversation about human desire, particularly the sexual drive and the cultural beliefs that shape it. Among the Yoruba, sexuality has never been just about physical pleasure. It has always been tied to fertility, family continuity, and spirituality. Traditionally, the Yoruba see sex as sacred, something that not only bonds husband and wife, but also connects humans to the ancestors, because every child born is considered part of a continuing lineage. This belief fuels the high value placed on fertility and procreation within the society. Yoruba culture historically encourages early marriage, especially for women, with the idea that a woman's beauty and vitality are linked to her ability to give birth. The sexual drive, therefore, is often interpreted not merely as desire, but as an essential duty to ensure family and community growth. Elders would say that, Omoleye Noruko, a child is the backbone of one's name. Sexual desire, then, carries a responsibility much bigger than the individual. Interestingly, Yoruba traditional religion also ties sexuality to spiritual power. Deities such as Osun, the goddess of love, fertility, and beauty, embody the essence of feminine sexuality. Festivals dedicated to Osun often celebrate womanhood, fertility, and the joy of love. These rituals acknowledge that sexual energy is part of life's balance and must be honored rather than suppressed. In fact, priests and priestesses sometimes interpret dreams and visions related to sexual activity as signs from the spiritual world. At the same time, Yoruba proverbs reveal a cautious attitude about unrestrained sexual drive. There's a popular saying, Ife topoju, ninintan ni wale. Excessive desire can lead you into trouble. This reflects the cultural belief that while sexual energy is powerful, it must be controlled within marriage or socially acceptable boundaries. Adultery, for instance, is strongly condemned in traditional Yoruba society, as it's believed to bring shame and even spiritual consequences to both families involved. Another striking feature is the Yoruba view of masculinity. A man's sexual strength is often seen as proof of his vitality and ability to lead a household. In older times, men with multiple wives were admired not only for their wealth, but also for their perceived sexual capacity to satisfy and maintain large families. This cultural framework explains why polygamy became socially accepted and even celebrated among the Yoruba. For women, sexuality was not silenced either. Through songs, dances, and festivals, women expressed their desires openly. Market women, for example, sometimes use suggestive songs to mock or praise men, highlighting the natural place of sexual expression in everyday Yoruba life. This openness shows that sexuality was never a hidden or shameful subject. It was discussed in parables, music, and ceremonies, making it a natural part of the culture. However, modernization and religion have reshaped much of this worldview. Christianity and Islam introduced stricter moral codes, challenging traditional expressions of sexuality. Many Yoruba people today hold a mix of beliefs. While they respect modern religious teachings on chastity and fidelity, they also retain elements of the traditional understanding of sex as a natural, sacred force tied to family and community. In summary, the Yoruba perception of sexual drive is not just about desire. It is deeply connected to fertility, spirituality, family honor, and cultural identity. It reflects a balance between freedom of expression and communal responsibility. And in this balance, we see how the Yoruba people continue to blend tradition with modernity, holding on to their cultural essence while navigating a changing world. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more.